So I was at work. I work at Bel Air in Auburn, and there was a customer in front of me who was using his food stamps card and didn't have enough to buy what he wanted to get. And the customer behind him actually bought his entire order for him and his as well. And that kind of inspired me to go out of my way, above and beyond what we're called to do every day. Not just because we have to or because we feel obligated to, but just because we want to out of the kindness of our own heart.
In high school, there was this kid who always held the door open for everyone, and he'd be late to class, and he would stand in the rain and he didn't care, just as long as everybody made it in. And he smiled at them and asked them how they were doing. And I think it would just be it's easy for me to just hold the door open for someone, not to necessarily even make their day, just to do something nice for someone else.
So I met a guy in the math building, and he approached me while I was sitting at the table, and then he invited me to his church and asked me if I wanted to go to Monday night Bible study with him. During that night, his sister was there. I just got along with them, and they're just really wonderful people. Eventually I learned that she had lupus, and lupus is this immune disorder. Even through that pain, she was still able to shine through. I learned from her that, even through pain, you can still be that beam of light to other people.
So one day when I was at Starbucks, I saw a lady who was feeling very generous that day and paid for the person behind her. And so when she paid for the person behind her, that person started a chain reaction where he would pay for the person behind him, and that person paid behind them, and eventually got to the end of the line. And when it got to the end of the line, usually people wouldn't do anything and wouldn't think about much because of the last person. But the last person, when they got to the cashier, they gave a $20 bill to the cashier and told the cashier that when the next person comes in, I want you to use this to pay for their drink or help them out if it's not enough. So that's just really encouraged me that my kind actions don't stop with me.